Hey guys, how are you doing? I'm Ankita Nagraj. I head the customer success team at SellerApp. Welcome to another Amazon FBA video. A major challenge that a lot of Amazon sellers face is how to market their products effectively online. After all, if people don't know what you're selling, how do you expect to make a sale? Fortunately, the answer lies in Amazon pay-per-click campaigns or Amazon PPC campaigns, also known as sponsored ads. Since PPC is such a broad topic, we will be exploring this topic in great detail over a series of videos. In this two-part video series, we'll be exploring various intricacies that is required to be understood by every Amazon seller to be able to market their products successfully online. We'll be exploring topics such as what are the different terms used in PPC campaigns, how to set campaigns up, and how to optimize them to get the best results possible. In the first part of the video, we'll be exploring topics such as what are the different types of campaigns, what's an ad group, how do you set one up, and also different terms used in PPC campaigns. If you're not a beginner and if you already know all of this stuff, please head over to the second part of the video. Before we dive deep into PPC campaigns, let's understand why you need one and what is your objective or an end goal. In a broader sense, most of the Amazon sellers have one of the following as their objective. Launch phase, where you launch a product effectively and gain the initial sales momentum. Growth phase, where you focus solely on optimizing search rank for organic growth. And scaling phase, where you aggressively start getting sales in a short period of time. So once you know what you want to achieve at the end of a specific period of time, you can structure your PPC campaigns and optimize it accordingly. So once you know what goal you want to achieve, we can proceed with the next step, which is understanding the basics of PPC campaigns. So what are PPC campaigns? There are two types of ad campaigns. One is automatic and the other is manual. Automatic campaigns, as the name suggests, are completely automatic. These are the campaigns where Amazon does most of the work. All you have to do is set a start date and end date and specify the ad budget, which we will discuss in detail in the next segment. Once you set up automatic campaigns, Amazon will go through your product listing and find relevant keywords to display your ads for. Since Amazon is essentially crawling through your product title, description, bullet points, and backlink keywords to find these relevant keywords, it's absolutely important for you to include high-impact, highly searched keywords in your product listing. Automatic campaigns serve as an excellent method to discover new long-tail keywords that you probably would have never guessed. Although automatic campaigns require little to no management effort, since the ad targeting is poor, the return on investment is also very poor. But automatic campaigns can be used to mine gold by looking at high-performing search terms and moving them to manual campaigns. The rule of thumb is to bid lower for automatic campaigns as it leads to higher costs due to irrelevant impressions and non-converting clicks. Manual campaigns, on the other hand, are like snipers, which allows you to choose your target audience and target them with the right set of keywords. These keywords can either come from your automatic campaigns or from software such as SellerApp. There are a couple of features that helps you choose the right set of keywords in SellerApp, that is product keyword and keyword research. Otherwise, you can also mine for golden keywords with the help of your automatic campaigns by analyzing them and finding out the right set of keywords that are bringing the most sales. PPC campaigns is all about being visible to the right set of audience that you know for a fact is looking for your product. Now, creating each unique PPC campaign for every product is not scalable, but what is scalable is grouping similar products together and creating an ad group. Let's look at how to create an ad group and group similar products together. As an Amazon seller, it is very likely that you have different variations of the same product. For instance, let's say that you're selling women's running shoes for men, and also waterproof running shoes. Although at the surface level, the audience might seem the same for all of these products, but in reality, it isn't. When you group dissimilar products together, it is very hard to control the keywords, and it is very likely that one of the products in the ad group might hog all of the impressions. Hence, it is advised to group similar products together. Let's have a look at the best practices for ad group structuring. The most common ways for structuring your ad groups are product functionality, separating cash cows from dogs, that is, you separate out your top performing products from underperforming products, and audience. Picking product functionality as the common denominator is one of the most common ways to group products together. For example, you can pick products that function similarly, or you can pick products based on how they're conventionally used. For instance, you cannot group toothbrush and toilet bowl brush in the same ad group. The second way of grouping products is separating cash cows from dogs, where cash cows and dogs are a representation of relative market share, where cash cows generate consistently high revenue and dogs contribute to negative cash flow. When you separate cash cows from dogs, you make sure that you control the bids and drive traffic to top performing products. When you merge top selling products with underperforming products, there is no way that you can ensure high number of impressions for the right set of keywords for the top selling products. Hence, this is a very effective way of grouping products. The third type of grouping is based on audience. If you have products targeting different demographics, it is very likely that these products have different keywords as well. So it is very wise to have products in the same ad group that is targeted at the same demographic. Since you're likely to run multiple campaigns at once, it is vital that you name your campaigns properly. It is recommended that you have a naming convention before you get started. It makes it that much easier to track your campaigns effectively. At SellerApp, we follow a naming convention that is effective and easy to follow. It goes something like this: Amazon product identifier, campaign type, date, and any additional info that is required. Now that you know the basics of Amazon PPC campaigns, let's understand some of the fundamental terms used in search engine optimization, SEO. Impressions can be defined as the number of times your advertisement was displayed in the search results or the number of people that your ad has reached out to. A good number of impressions to have in a month is about 1,000, and anything less is too little data for you to take any action. Clicks, as the name suggests, it is the number of people who have clicked on your listing, and click-through rate is the percentage of people who have seen your ad and moved on to clicking on your listing. The lower limit of a healthy CTR or click-through rate is 0.5, and anything less indicates a possible problem with either your main image or your title or your price or your reviews and your rating. Click-through rate is calculated as follows: CTR equals total clicks divided by total impressions. Cost per click is the amount of money that you spend on every click. So let's assume that your total advertisement cost for a certain product is about $30 and you get about 60 clicks. So you can calculate CPC as 30 divided by 60, which is 50 cents for every click. Advertising cost of sales can be defined as the percentage of sales that you spend on advertising, and it can be calculated with the following formula: ACoS equals total advertisement cost divided by total sales generated for a certain product. For example, if you're spending about $2,000 on advertisement for a certain product and you generate about $8,000 in return, therefore your ACoS is 25%. So that's it for part 1 of this video series. So far we've covered the fundamentals of Amazon PPC campaigns. We've understood what are different types of campaigns, ad groups, how to structure ad groups, as well as basic terms that are used in Amazon SEO. In the second part of this video series, we'll understand the difference between keywords and search terms, how to set up manual campaigns and optimize both the campaigns. See you on the other side.